OKC, Boston, and New York are going to be here. But they're not here right now. So let's start with Philadelphia so they can watch their team when they arrive. Quarter one. And Brooklyn, 2-0 lead. Philadelphia losing. And Philadelphia has lost for the past 2 years as the higher seed in the second round. And since they've always had, in those 2 years, the first round bye, they've lost in the second round 2 years in a row without winning a single playoff series. Last time they won a playoff series was 3 seasons ago. Let's see how this one's going to go. Halftime, 65-54. Brooklyn lead by 11. Brooklyn led by Taylor Hamilton, 13 points, 13 from Genki Maria, 8 off the bench from Trey Pruitt, 15 points from Umesh Lingamurthy, 7 points Alvir Giannis Stamatis, 3 fouls. He could be taking a step back here in terms of playtime. 6 points for him, 1 steal, 1 block. Let's see how the third quarter is going to look like. And Philadelphia with a very strong statement in the third, 37-21. Umesh, 24 points, 8 assists. Giannis did not take a step back for sure on 5 fouls now, 12 minutes to go. 18 points from Alvir, one-time finals MVP. Shun Hong off the bench, 10 points. Hamilton still on 14. For Brooklyn, 18 from Genki Maria. And halfway through the fourth, Brooklyn is back in the game, only down by 2. Lompard to tie the game, followed by Camara, makes both free throws, and it's going to be a tied game. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go until at the end of the game. Genki Maria, 20 points, 15 off the bench. Jonathan Alvarez. Umesh Lingamurthy, 26 points, 10 assists. Giannis still has not fouled out. Alvir, 18 points. Hong, 10 off the bench still. 6 Goulart and Camara, 5. 3 minutes ahead. Why is my pronunciation so weird? Anyways, Brooklyn up by 7. 23-11 run. 26 points from Genki Maria and 0 fouls as well. Quite clean gameplay from Maria, you could say that. 26 and 10 Umesh. Giannis still in the game, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Alvir, 18 points, 8 KJB. 3 fouls, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. 2 steals, 2 blocks. Giannis, 13 points. Shun Hong off the bench. KJB, 3-pointer is good. Lead is down to 4 points for Philadelphia. Giannis with the foul, and Giannis falling out. 2.5 minutes to go. Shen Yimu in the game instead of Giannis. Taylor Hamilton, 3-pointer, good. 7-point lead Brooklyn. Alvir answers back, but with a 2-pointer, a layup, which is good. Hamilton mid-range shot, lead increases to 7. Umesh mid-range shot, no one misses so far for the past 5 possessions. Taylor Hamilton gets fouled. Shen Yimu gonna force Taylor to miss a free throw. That's a very good foul by Shen Yimu. Only a single point by Taylor Hamilton, a lead, 6 points. Umesh turns the ball over, however. Lompard shot at the rim and increases the lead to 8 points. Brooklyn up 117-109. 20 points from Hamilton, 19 from Lompard. Hong, 3-pointer, and it's good. The lead down to 5 points yet again. 46 seconds to go. 15 seconds later, Jonathan Alvarez, 3-pointer, good. Ice cold Jonathan. Although there's no th, it's like Yehonatan. Alvarez, 120-112. Alvir, very, very quick Lopo shot. And one gets fouled by Alvarez. Man, he was great. And then had to win it with a foul with an and one. Alvir converts the and one. 5-point deficit. They're going to make a quick foul. No. Horrible decision by Philadelphia, but they pretty much lost the game here. Hong rebound, but it's going to be all she wrote in the end. 120-118. A lot closer scoreline than the game actually was in the end. And Brooklyn takes a 1-0 series lead. And the rest of the series, we have all of the higher seeds taking a series lead. OKC quite comfortably 121-76 over Memphis. 24-11 from Fowler, a new MVP, league MVP. 22 from Kirby Kapango, 13 from Wesley Wimberly, 16 from Amedeo Bellinelli. New York, yet another comfortable win. Bandera playing through his injury, but Pavel Karasov getting injured 10 seconds into the game. For New York, the winning side, 24 from Andre Lee. Juan Gomez, 10 assists, 12 rebounds, 5 turnovers, and 6 points, 3 for 9 from the field. Very good bench effort. LeBlanc, 14 and 10, 3 blocks to go with that. 12 from Risto off the bench as well. Boston, oh, Charlotte losing Papanikolaou. That's tragic. And they lose by 23. Papanikolaou will be playing through his injury, but they really did not need that injury. Ongwe, 31 points, 12 rebounds. Garrett Jones, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 steals. 4 blocks for Genmars and Ongwe. That's pretty insane. 10 steals compared to 6 on Charlotte's side. Now let's see, who are we going to watch next? Let's watch... who should we watch? Let's go with LA, New York. Alright. Slow start for New York, or a very good start for LA, as they're down only by 3. But now at halftime, their true colors showing. 61-44. Hey, shut off. New York lead by 17. 15 from Andre Lee. Gomez 15 as well. Almost tripling what he scored in game 1. Gomez had 6 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds. Asaki 16 points, but already in foul trouble at halftime. He is at 4 fouls. 19 fouls for LA compared to only 8 for New York. Definitely the referees are in favor of New York winning this one, it seems. 22-point lead New York. Only 2 fouls. Additionally, they had only like 4 more, right? Or 3 more. It's 22 fouls to 10. It's pretty crazy. Gomez, 23 points. 6 points Bruno Abega, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks. 22 from Andre Lee, and New York has absolutely no trouble versus Los Angeles in game 2 either. 123-86. In the end, garbage time finishing off the game. 27 points Lee, 16 from Curlew in the garbage time. Not bad. Not bad at all. And 2-0 leads everywhere except in Charlotte. Papanikolaou is injured, but that poses no problem. Philadelphia having flashbacks from the past 2 seasons. Could it be happening for the 3rd season in a row? Let's hope not. Brooklyn, the rebuilding team that's about to reach potentially the semifinals. 2 wins away from the top 4 in the league. What happened here was Umesh got injured, but it was a single game injury, and JM Lompart with the game-winning basket at the buzzer, 27-19 fourth quarter. Somewhat of a comeback for Brooklyn. Lompart had 18 points, shot almost 50% from the field, 20 points. Genki Maria, 15 off the bench. Chris Chan for Philadelphia. Umesh played only 6 minutes, had 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. 19 from KJB, almost carried them to a win. 18 points, Shanimu, 9 assists for him. Giannis had 9 points, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. And off the bench, we had Shunhong, 14 points, Kamara, 14 points as well, but it was not enough. Charlotte, Papanikolaou playing through his injury, did not play too well, but Boston played even worse because Garrett Jones, a long-term injury, will miss the remainder of the playoffs. Does not have the athletic tag. It could be a serious injury. Here, tragedy strikes for Boston. 1 for 15 from the field. He was horrible. 15 shot attempts, 1 made in 24 minutes. What happened to Garrett Jones? Torn meniscus 0. Well, at least he didn't drop any ratings. But it is a season-ending injury at this point. 35 games missed. He just committed seppuku. Yeah, that perfectly sums it up. Boston signing Jen Mars in free agency were supposed to be the powerhouse this season, but they just cannot. They cannot pull through. They had horrible progs, and now Jones goes down and will miss the remainder of the playoffs, which means Boston will most likely be not be repeating their, well, three-peating their championship. Truly unfortunate. And they only scored 63 points without Jones. Yikes. What happened? I don't know. Agava played only 7.5 minutes, but it just very, very unfortunate. And they won like what, 8 in a row now. Got the playoff bye and the house. I didn't even get the pun. Not as convincing of a win as game 1, but OKC.
If you sleep, you take an L.
OKC with a very, very comfortable win, which just goes to show how bad game one was for Memphis. Fowler, 33 points, 9 rebounds, 29 points, 14 assists for Lance on OKC. Great effort here. And also what this means, New York will not be facing a fully healthy Boston if they move on. Charlotte is most likely going to be their semifinals opponent if Boston keeps playing like they are. So this could be a very, very easy road for New York to the finals. Now let's see. Clearly the hardest road, the KD road. So we've seen New York, LA. We've seen Philly, Brooklyn. Let's watch Boston, Charlotte without Garrett Jones, sadly. End of the first. Boston up by 13. No Jones, no problem, as they are carried by Jen Mars 10 points. Ongwe 8 from him as well. And they're gonna have a horrible second quarter. And at halftime, Charlotte is gonna be turning the whole scoreboard around, take a 71-60 lead. 26 points from Christian Eriksen. Papanikolaou playing through his injury. 20 points at halftime, whereas Jen Mars has scored 0 in the second quarter. Ongwe scored 5, and the rest of the bench scored some here and there. But Boston clearly they just seem to be falling apart really without Garrett Jones. 2 points in 2 quarters for Jen Mars, 30 points from Eriksen, 25 for the injured Papanikolaou, 10 rebounds, 5 assists for Eriksen, 5 turnovers, but it doesn't matter at this point. 25.6 games scored despite that fact. Charlotte up by 17 with 5 minutes to go, 117-97, and it's going to be truly an unfortunate off-season for the Massacres. In the end, Christian Eriksen 38 points, Papanikolaou 25 for the Queens. For the Massacres, they were led by Ronnie Ongwe with 18 points and 8 rebounds, 13 points, 6 rebounds, Jen Mars, as they mourn the loss of Garrett Jones for this postseason, right? Will Philadelphia be able to come back into the series? Umesh got injured in game 2. A fully healthy Philly should be able to take a game from Brooklyn now, and they do. And Memphis winning at home. New York, comfortable 3-0 lead. That's the only 3-0 lead in the second round, as Lance Alibjegovic got injured for OKC in the loss. Fowler had 35 points, but they fell 23 points short of the dub. If you wake up, you take the dub. Lance will be playing through his injury. Only 2 games for the injury. Luke Kafensis, 30 points, 15 rebounds, 11 for 18 shooting, 3 for 7 for 3. Serkan Bilgi, 17 and 9 as OKC takes the L here. Philadelphia, 113 to 109. Very close game. Alvarez got injured for Brooklyn. He's been very, very nice for Brooklyn. Very nice backup point guard for Taylor Hamilton. On Brooklyn side, and the loss, almost everyone contributed that played, I guess. They didn't have any garbage time players, it seems. For the winning side, Umesh 21 and 9, 2 steals, 1 block, 25 from Giannis Stamatis, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 7 rebounds, 12 and 8 from KJB. Shunhong, 8 points off the bench this time. Did I miss anyone? Alvear, 21 and 8, and yeah. New York, 116 to 95, another comfortable win. LA playing through injuries is not ideal for them against the number 1 seed with 65 regular season wins. Gomez 21 points, 22. Abega Lee 16, 8 and 6 in the win. Right, so the final matchup that we haven't seen yet. OKC Memphis. Lance playing through his injury. Memphis fully healthy, and end of the first, Memphis down by 1 point. Memphis led by Serkan Belgi and Jared Fowler leading OKC with 9 points scored so far. While I chew on this, let's let it roll a little bit. Alright, halftime. Memphis actually has the lead at halftime. Could they be looking to tie the series? The series. Kirby Capango, 16 points, 12 from Fowler. Not a good effort. He didn't take too many shots. He's been very solid from the field, but not too many shot attempts. Kafensis, 10 points, 12 rebounds, 14 and 6 from Larson. 11 from Serkan Bilgi. Entering the second half of the game, OKC cutting Memphis's lead down to 3 points. Fowler 20-25 from Capango. The injured Lance 12 points, 6 assists. As for Memphis, Larson 20 and 8, 15-15 from Kafensis. Bilgi 11 points, 12 and 6 from Estaham. Let's see, can Memphis? Oh no. They're going to fall apart, but Irfan Kennedy, OKC's best bench player, is going to go down to injury. Larson will try to carry Memphis to a win here and try and tie the series. Wimberley mid-range shot gives OKC the 8-point lead. Let's go 3 minutes ahead. And it's only be a 2-point lead for OKC. Albegovic is going to try and make it a 5-point lead, but he fails to do so. Bellinelli grabs the offensive rebound. Sixers keep possession. Fowler mid-range shot makes it a 4-point lead now, 103 to 99. Ligma and on-shooting foul. Bilgi low post shot. Bilgi 16 points so far, and it's good. 103-109. Albegovic on the other end is good from the mid-range. 105-101. Larson 3-pointer good. The lead is down to 1 minute 46 seconds to go. And it's going to be Wimberley. Wimberley is going to miss the mid-range shot. Bilgi is going to... I guess it was an air ball because no one grabs the rebound. 10 seconds later, Serkan Bilgi low post shot for the lead. It's no good. Who's going to grab this rebound? Luke Kafensis is going to keep the possession in Memphis's favor. Larson 3-pointer for the 2-point lead, but he misses. Albegovic finally grabs the rebound for OKC. On the other end, mid-range shot misses. Kafensis grabs the rebound. Kafensis with 17 rebounds, 17 points. Memphis possession, but Serkan Bilgi turns the ball over, and OKC going to call a timeout to drop a play here. 14 seconds into their possession, Amedeo Bellinelli attempts a 3-pointer, but the shot rims out. Larson on the other end 4 seconds later, a very quick 3-pointer by Larson for the lead, and it's good. 107-105, Memphis up by 2. Fowler on the other end to tie the game, slams it home and gonna be fouled. Assist by Lance Alibegovic, assist number 8, 27th point for Fowler. He is at 5 fouls. It doesn't really matter much unless we go to overtime. Who's gonna commit the foul? Eric Larson, his first foul of the game. Fowler converts the end one. 29 seconds to go. Oklahoma City 66ers. That's actually very difficult to say properly very quickly. 108 up 108 to 107 against the Memphis Blues. Memphis with a very quick shot off. 25 seconds on the game clock. So leaving it hypothetically a two possession game at least. And Larson is good. Memphis with the lead, 25 seconds to go. No matter how much of the shot clock OKC runs out, Memphis is going to have another chance at a possession unless they screw it up somehow. But it's going to be a very quick 4 seconds later. Again, Bellinelli shot at the rim to try and take back the lead, but blocked by Luke Kafensis. 4th block of the game for Luke. He's going to grab the rebound as well. A rebound number 18 for Luke. Lance with the steal off of Kafensis though. That's turnover number 4, so he's racking up the stats all over the place, the good ones and the bad ones. And OKC's down by 1, so they're not gonna wait for the shot for the buzzer. 14 seconds on the game clock. Lance attempts a low post shot for the lead, and it's good. Lance Alibegovic gives OKC the 1-point lead, 110 to 109. Memphis possession. What are they gonna do? They're going to wait until 3 seconds on the game clock. Eric Larson is going to attempt a low post shot. He was good with 25 seconds to go. Sank a mid-ranger. Now 3 seconds to go. Larson is ice cold and good. Low post shot is in and he got fouled. The foul is on Amedeo Bellinelli. His 2nd foul of the game. 1-point lead for Memphis. Doesn't matter if he sinks it or not actually. He could actually prefer, hey Grady, he could actually prefer to intentionally miss it.
Let's go, OKC,
so that the game clock runs out even more. Because if he just sinks it, OKC is going to have 3 seconds to drop a play and do some magic. So he makes the free throw. Oklahoma City is going to be down by 2 points. They have the possession. And insane defense being played by Memphis. They just completely held back the inbound play by OKC. No matter how hard they tried, OKC could not even get a shot off on time. And Memphis ties the series after 2 embarrassing losses and being down 0-2. They now tie the series at 2 apiece and have a best of 3 basically at their hands. Irfan Kennedy, how long is his injury? 9-game injury for Irfan Kennedy. So unless Grady moves the injury slider for Irfan, he will not be playing for the rest of the 2nd round. Eric Larson giving OKC the game-winning free throws. 38 points in the end for Larson. 12 assists. Kafensis 17 points, 18 rebounds. Quite insane. Fowler's 28 were sadly not enough, and Capango's 29 on 10 for 14 shooting, 7 for 10 from behind the 3-point arc. Are we gonna have any more ties or 3-1 leads? And yeah, of course, I forgot about this potential sweep, but New York sweeps Los Angeles, Philadelphia ties the series, and Charlotte takes a 3-1 lead against a very weak Boston at this point. And a very close game 4. LA trying to fight for a gentleman sweep. Bandera fully healthy, but it was not enough. 24-10 in the effort. Beckham back from his injury, 6 points, 13 from Yoshino Wasaki. For New York side, Andre Lee, 27 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Juan Gomez and LeBlanc, 15 points off the bench. Philadelphia, 6-point win over Brooklyn. So every single home team, basically the home team lost every single game in the series. 29 from Umesh, 9 assists, 22 from KGB. He did fall out. 31 minutes of playtime for him this time around. Giannis, 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 off the bench from Goulart. For Brooklyn, Taylor Hamilton, 23 points, 10 and 10 double-double from Peyton Afalava. Lampard, 22 points, 14 Pruitt off the bench. And Charlotte, 110 to 78. Absolutely idealist. A Boston team without Garrett Jones. They just struggle to score. They scored 63, 78, and 101 without Jones. Ongwe had 24 points. Genmars has been god-awful. For Charlotte, though, Papanikolaou playing through his injury, 23 points, 5 rebounds. You lost, Grady. The series is now tied. Eric Larson had game-winning free throws. Papanikolaou, 23 and 5. 5 turnovers as well. 4 blocks, though. 22 from Christian Eriksen. 15 from Kasim Masood, Mike Ross. Mike Ross, 12 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds. 1 block, 1 steal. How rude. How rude of you to complain about that, Grady. She can interrupt you whenever she wants. You're only watching a stupid basketball. It's not even basketball. It's like stat. RNG game. So, we have now seen every single series. My God. Which one do we go to now?
My cross, my cross, my cross, my cross, my cross.
Whoops. Any preference? Perfection. Yeah, I guess that's the elimination game. We can watch both. Because I have a feeling... I have a feeling this one is not going to be close. Because of the injury. Papanikolaou. As if he wasn't even injured. What a great trade for Charlotte. But Boston coming back at halftime, 14 points. Genmar is finally waking up. Those free throws coming in clutch. Ronnie Ongwe, 11 points. Garrett Jones, Grady, torn meniscus. Did not lose any overall or anything. Just gonna miss a bunch of games and basically the entire playoffs. A very close game though. 76 to 75, 1 point lead Charlotte. 32 to 32 third quarter. That's a lot of thuzz. 19 points from Papanikolaou. Eriksen 10 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists as well. Although in foul trouble a little bit, Mike Ross as well. Genmars 20 points. Ken Genmars save Boston. Tied game for 5 minutes 57 seconds ago. I have no idea what's up with my pronunciations. 20 points still for Genmars. 12 off the bench for Quarteira. 3 minutes later, and Boston has a 6-point lead. They could be staying in the series. Game 5 is being played in Charlotte as well, so they are playing away from home. Kasim Masoud shot, good. Let's go 1 minute ahead. 92-94. Ronnie Ongwe mid-range shot does not double the lead to 4 points. Ongwe 23 and 12. Genmars 25 and 4. Nikos Kamperidis has fouled out. Andrew Agayava barely playing at all. Alex Trebek 9 points, 9 assists. Not looking ideal. Christian Eriksen 12 points, 17 rebounds. And yeah, Papanikolaou by far the best player on Charlotte. Although the game score says it's Qasim Masood, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. So let's see here. After the miss, Ronnie is going to grab his own rebound. And Masood going to commit a non-shooting foul. Ronnie, 3-point attempt, no good. Boston still up by 2, but Papa Nicolau grabs the rebound. Charlotte possession. Mike Ross, low post shot. Chance to tie the game. 2 free throw attempts. Shooting foul on Jen Mars. Mike sinks the first and the second. Ties the game 94 apiece. Bialik, 47 seconds to go. Low post shot for Boston. Gets fouled by John Kennedy. First free throw, good. Second one, not good. Bialik misses the second one. Who's going to grab the rebound? It's going to be Papa Nicolau. 6th rebound of the game for Papa Nicolau. And on the other end, it's going to be Satirius yet again. Mid-range shot attempt. And Charlotte has the lead. 32 seconds to go. Erickson steals the ball off of Ronnie Ongwe. What a heartbreaking finish potentially of the season for Boston. Trebek fouling Christian Erickson. 2 free throws. Gonna sing the first one and the second one. Boston now needs a very quick 3-pointer to tie the game. Ronnie is gonna be the one to attempt it, and it's gonna be good. Ronnie Ongwe, 98-98, 7 seconds to go. 26th point of the night for Ronnie Ongwe, 2 for 8 from behind the 3-point arc, but it's good when it matters. Ronnie Ongwe. Mike Ross, 3-point attempt, 3 seconds before the game, not even at the buzzer. What's it gonna be? Mike Ross bricks it. Who's gonna grab the rebound? It's gonna be Jen Mars. Grabs rebound, possession for the win. They're gonna call a very quick timeout to drop a play for the potential win here. Low push shot at the buzzer. Quarteria gets fouled by Papa Nicolau. Why? Just let him shoot it, but Quarteria is gonna miss the first one. If he misses the second one, we're gonna have overtime now. And he sinks the second one, and it's gonna be end of game. Game-winning free throws by Nielsen Quarteria, keeping Boston alive. No overtime tonight. God damn, what a game. Quarteria, 13 points, 5 for 7 from the free throw line, 4 for 5 from the field. Mo Salah, 2 points. But Ronnie Ongwe, that 3-pointer with 7 seconds to go. Way better than that single free throw with no time on the clock. Alright, let's see. Philly and OKC, Brooklyn or Memphis. Who's gonna take the lead in game 5? And all of the higher seeds have a 3-2 lead. Philly, another 6-point win. So all of Philadelphia's wins so far in this series. 4-point win, 6-point win, 6-point win. This time around, KJB getting injured. Unless J-Dot is here in chat, I don't think he's going to have a chance to extend the injury slider to 6. So he's going to miss games 6 and 7. Umesh, only 8 points, 2 for 10 from the field in the win for Philadelphia. Who was important? That was Giannis Stamatis, 23 points, 17 rebounds. 14 points, 6 turnovers, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Shani Mu, 9 off the bench from Gerson Gular in 16 minutes. He did have a solid 13 assists though. Brooklyn in the loss. Jam Lompard, 21 points before fouling out. 17 points in 41.5 minutes for Taylor Hamilton. 16 points from Genki Maria. Peyton Afalawa, 15 points. Jonathan Alvarez, 16 points. What was Irfan's injury? I'll check it soon. Let's see first the game board here. 134 to 112. Now that's OKC at home is absolutely stomping Memphis. Irfan's injury could be patellar tendonitis, not sure. Sprained calf. And this is also Lance's final game. Not at 100%. So we're gonna get a fully healthy starting lineup for OKC in game 6. For the winning side, Fowler, 37 points, 8 rebounds. And Ali Begovic, 21 points, 11 assists, 18 and 9 from Marcusson. 23 and 10 from Eric Larson. Kafensis, 23, 7 and 6. And 16 from Luka Jahu. Yeah, he might. Alright, Markson, he's got a weird build in my memory. Maybe not. No, he's good. He was, right, when he was younger, like around here, very athletics, inflated overall. He's still got solid skills. All right. So we finished watching. We're gonna watch all series now. Still gonna move a bit faster now, unless it's close games like this one. 63-61 here, 2-point lead Philadelphia. 10.7 assists Umesh, 13 points Alvear, 12 Shani Moon. Hamilton 12.6 assists for Brooklyn, 11 points Peyton Afalao, but 4 fouls spells foul trouble. Lampard 8 points and 12 off the bench. Trey Pruitt. Trey has been solid. Very solid off the bench. And he's bet when he's not trying. Yeah, it seems like it. Out of the third, and Brooklyn take the lead here. 3-point lead Brooklyn. 12 minutes to go. Alvarez 4 points, 17 Pruitt. Trey Young. 15 points Alvear, 15 Shanimu. I kind of forgot KGB was injured, so Philadelphia is playing without one of their starters. Mesh only 12 points so far. 6 minutes in, and Brooklyn will have a 3-point lead. Still 17 from Pruitt. Chris Chan 4 points, 15 Afalava. Afalava. I don't know. There's something Flava in there. 12 points, 11 assists. Umesh Giannis 5 points on the bench for some reason. Only played 26 minutes so far. Get him back in the game. 18 points Alvear. Shanimu 15. What's Chris Chan's number? 42. Why? Three minutes in, and Brooklyn 5-point lead, 2.5 minutes to go. 20 points from Alvear. CC 42. What does that mean? 17 from Trey Pruitt. Genki Mare. Is that something Nazi or something? You always notice these things. Giannis shot at the rim. Foul on Lampard. 2 free throws for Giannis. Sinks both of them. Philly cuts lead down to 3. Lampard on the other end gets fouled by Alvear. And he's going to sink 2 free throws. Shanimu low post shot. CC 42. Yeah, I have no idea what CC 42 is. I guess that's his nickname. Or I thought you meant it's a reference to something. Or it's just Christian 42. Lampard defensive rebound. Lampard is all over the place. Okay. No deeper meaning. But Giannis, it's basically a Giannis versus Lampard game right now. Low push shot by Giannis, and it's good. Assist by Mesh, assist number 11 for him. Lampard on the other end. Mid-range shot, and it's good. Basically one-on-one at this point, with some help by Umesh and Alvarez. And there we go, Shunhong mid-range shot, 136 to go, and it's good. Philly down by 3 yet again, getting closer. Just waiting for Brooklyn to falter. Alvarez shot at the rim, fouled again by Alvear. Alvear, has fouled out. 2 free throws for Alvarez. I'm gonna sing the first one and the second one. Hong 3-pointer, cannot got the lead down in half, damn. Wesley Webb 3-pointer on the other end is good and doubles the lead. Wait, never mind. 1.5 times the lead. Goulart, Sean Camara. Swap here for Philadelphia. Goulart Lopo shot, and it's good. Very good sub by the coach. Good job, coach. Alvarez Lopo shot, 40 to go. And Brooklyn extends the lead even more. 40 seconds to go before Brooklyn forces a Game 7. Shanimu 3-pointer. Exactly 24 seconds to go, but Philly is... I'm going to assume going to quickly foul Brooklyn, and they do so. Hamilton, however, sinks one free throw, misses the second opportunity for Philly. Kolar grabs the rebound, but they waste 16 seconds, and 3-pointer is good. Never mind. The lead is down to 3 yet again. Umesh, 3-pointer good. Scores when it matters. 1 for 5. His first 3-pointer of the game. Non-shooting foul from Goulart. And Lompard sinks the first and the second. Nah, 5-point lead, 4 seconds to go.
5-time the lead.
Only the best commentators announce that. In the end, Brooklyn force a Game 7. Congrats to the Blues. The Bagels. The Brooklyn Blues. Interesting. 20 points, 7 rebounds from Lompard. Hamilton, 13 and 11. 16 from Maria. And Pruitt, 17. I think he hasn't even played. He should have played in the fourth quarter. He was on fire. Philadelphia in the loss. 15-15, double-double. Umesh, 20 points from Alvear, but he did fall out and played very few minutes. 16 from Shinhong off the bench. Right, ended up being a close game. OKC Memphis. A very high-scoring close game. 37-35. 6 points. Larson, Kafensis 5. 7 Jahu. 5 points, 5 assists. Kafensis. Fowler 6 points, 5 rebounds. 3 assists as well. Jefferson Ligma 10 points. Alibegovic 9 points. So far, pretty excellent game. Then about that, yeah. How should I say this? Garrett Jones tore his meniscus and is gonna miss 35 games. Yeah, no overall drop though, but it's just truly unfortunate. It happened in game 2. No overall drop. Yeah. A saving grace. A silver lining. I'm just practicing my English. What else could be said about that? Is it a saving grace? It's probably a silver lining. Okay, we're gonna have to earn it. Alright, halftime. Ooh, Ligma is on the floor crying. He's actually been pretty good before the injury. 16 points in 12 minutes. On pace for, I don't know, but I'm gonna say 50. 50 points. Sadly gets stopped by his injury. But OKC in the lead nonetheless. 71-63, 8-point lead for Oklahoma C. Lance Begovic, 18 points for Memphis. 13 from Serkan Bilgi, 12 from Jahu, 11 from Restham. So it's more of a joint effort. No one really standing out. Yes, it's your third injury of the playoffs. Jefferson hurting his ligaments. I don't know. Ligaments. And oh my goodness. I guess Jefferson was holding the team back. Lance Begovic, 25 points, 10 assists, 16 from Bellinelli. Memphis falling apart, and I don't think there's going to be a game 7 in this series. Well, I just jinxed it, didn't I? 113-97, 16-4 run in the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. 3 minutes in, and the lead is down to 9 points. I take everything back, no jinxes here. Bellinelli, 20 points off the bench. But Fowler has fouled out. I completely failed to notice that. 14 points, 12 rebounds. So it's 2 starters missing for OKC in the fourth quarter. And everyone waking up for Memphis now. 21 points, 11 assists. Luke Kafensis, 10 points, 15 rebounds. Bilgi, 19 and 12, 17 from Estaham. And Capengo, shot at the rim. It's good. Alright, let's watch the game a little bit. Jahulo push shot, no good. Capengo rebound. chance for OKC to increase the lead even more and keep it in double digits. Kafensis with the foul. No one in foul trouble. Too much. Oh, I wonder how it's gonna pronounce that.
Brew.
I expected something like R. I just ignored everything. Alright. Let's go with ahead because I don't think Memphis is gonna catch up. Barrow, 3-pointer, yeah. Barrow with the dagger. Willy-nilly fouling out, but it doesn't matter. Garbage time already. Right? Yeah. Garbage time. Yeah, that sounded very funny. Also, Grady. And I don't know how many of you others are familiar with Ethan's rant. So, my idea is for the sound bites to actually have like some of those really salty ones. Adding them as sound bites like this. Except
Due to your sheer incompetence, you have costed the league a wonderful accomplishment that has been all I've strived for and found joy in here for the past year of my life. For your own incompetence to rob me of the joy and love of accomplishing this goal is incredibly saddening and makes me incredibly angry.
Salt. How bad is the injury? He's gonna be back for the semifinals. Yeah. So, what's the context on that? Let's pull out the Discord. Nah, never mind. Basically, in BGMDL, Nuz, I think he did month 3 for BGMDL, and he forgot. I think he had the thingy disabled, danger zone, disable autosave. So he did month 3 for Minnesota. Well, for every team, but Minnesota was about to break the record for most playoff appearances, and they made the 8th seed. But he forgot to save the export, and then once he uploaded it, it was gone forever because it uploaded the non-saved version. And then he had to redo the export, and once he redid the export, Minnesota missed the playoffs and did not break the record and only tied it, I believe. And that's when Ethan wrote all of that. And now with context.
Due to your sheer incompetence, you have costed the league a wonderful accomplishment that has been all I've strived for and found joy in here for the past year of my life. For your own incompetence to rob me of the joy and love of accomplishing this goal is incredibly saddening and makes me incredibly angry.
Yeah. Alright. Congrats to OKC. But yeah, to be fair, I think it was around 20 seasons in a row. So it makes sense. But it's just funny how he mentions robbed the league of an accomplishment. That part stands out. And finally, are we gonna see a game 7? He'll be at 21, right? I thought it was around 25, but I guess that's the Nuz record here. Charlotte up by 4, a very low scoring first quarter. Fish quarter. It sounded like I said fish quarter. Jay Foreman, oh man, they see the really bad contract. Yeah. 30 mil per year. True. Although I think it was Mars and not Teo. But maybe it was Teo. Boston up by 6 at halftime because I think Teo quit around the end of it. And Jay Foreman gets injured right as I singled him out. But Boston takes a 6-point lead. Genmar is 18 points. Also, Genmar has been horrible until game 5. Game 5 was when he started shining. But yeah, the Boston offense is really struggling. And yeah, it goes to show yet again. Tiny pleased him once. Charlotte completely turning it around in the third quarter. Mike Ross 16 points, Masood 17 and 6, 15 from Papa Nicolau. Genmar is unfalterable though, 24 points but 5 fouls, and no one really capable of scoring on Boston besides Genmar's or Ronnie. Or Garrett, sadly. Halfway through the fourth, Charlotte building on top of their lead, now making it a double-digit lead. And yeah, 17-point lead, 2:45 to go. It seems like it's going to be all she wrote for the Massacres. Sadly, they get eliminated in 6 games, and we're going to have only one Game 7 in the second round. In the end, Charlotte 98, Boston 81 in a tragic year. 45 overall, Bialik. Yeah. We're going to have New York, Charlotte on the right side of the bracket. And is Philadelphia going to be cursed once again? Kings. Let's see here. Philadelphia, 6-point lead. Playing at home. Also, I believe the home team lost almost every single game this series, except for games 5 and 6. At halftime, Philadelphia 61-51 lead. Umesh finally getting serious, 15 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 10 points off the bench for Goulart. Shanimu 0 points, but it doesn't matter. For Brooklyn, Lompart 13 points, Hamilton 6, Maria 6, Afalava 2. Yeah, GG's win. He just was unfortunate with the injury. And Philadelphia, 14-point lead. Seems very secure, 20 points, 10 assists from Umesh. Giannis 4 points, 8 rebounds, 12 from Alvir. Shanimu 3, 13 from Kamara. Goulart with 10. Yeah, it was mostly that. Preseason looked very horrible. Like, that's one of the worst. That's comparable to what happened to the Clippers and ABF during those promising years. Just like Boston was ready to dominate for, I think, at least 3 more seasons if they had neutral progs. But they couldn't even get neutral progs. 6 minutes into the fourth, can Brooklyn get back into the game? Now they take a 6-point lead in the fourth. Yeah, may he rest in peace, the clown. 21 points and 10 assists for Umesh, and the lead is now in single digits. 8-point deficit, 8-point deficit for how many more games is KGB out? I believe. Oh wait, I can check it here. It's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Clown, more like. Yeah, he'll be playable next game, playing through injury. Ready for OKC. If they make it through, Brooklyn is on a roll here. Never mind. Kamara turning it over. Jure Markovic low post shot. It's good. Brooklyn down by 8. Hamilton steals the ball. Brooklyn possession. And a low post shot. And Brooklyn down by 6. Giannis still waits for a shot at the rim. Slams it home. Going to be an and one. Stopping the momentum for Brooklyn. Taylor Hamilton with the foul. Giannis sinks the free throw. Converts the and one. Maria low post shot. Clown. Lone. Maria misses the low post shot, and a Lompard offensive rebound. Maria 3-pointer instead of the mid-ranger, low poster. But yeah, Alvir 3-point attempt blocked by Genki. Alvir grabs his own rebound. Umesh low post shot, not quite the dagger yet, but 54 seconds to go, and not much hope. Jure Markovic throws it down on Shunhong, 7-point deficit Brooklyn, but they do waste half of the game clock. Shunhong, 24 seconds later, slams it home, and that's going to be all she wrote. In the end, Philadelphia finally breaking the curse, moving on from the second round as a top 4 seed, 122-113 in Game 7. Brooklyn, quite a spectacular season for them. Deciding to rebuild, reaching the 6th seed, and almost reaching the semifinals. Quick injury check for the top 4. OKC, Irfan Kennedy will be playable starting game 2. KGB playing through injury. New York and Charlotte will be going at each other fully healthy. So which game do you guys want to see first? Interesting. Why? Oh, I keep imagining seeing injuries. I don't know why there's like something red here for me in my peripheral side. True. Haven't seen New York in a while. And they're up by 2. Ottawa leading Charlotte with 14 points scored so far. Andrea Lee leading New York with a 9. Need a reminder, yeah. Halftime, and Charlotte actually has the lead at halftime. Ottawa 14 points, scored 0 in the second quarter, but they still maintain the lead. 32-27 second quarter for Charlotte. The Queens rule New York. Huh, the Queens are actually a part of New York, aren't they? 6 points from Mike Ross. Mortality. 17 points from Lee Abega. 4 points. Juan Gomez, 14 points. And approaching the second half, I think it's going to be a completely different game. And Brooklyn is not in this game. New York takes the lead yet again. 2-point lead yet again. 84-82. Handrelli 25-7, 19 from Juan Gomez. Vincent Freeman 9 points, 11 rebounds, but 4 fouls, and 13 points from Franz Kirliu. I keep trying to say Franz Kirliu. All right. Oh, but what is this? 17-7 run by Charlotte to start the fourth quarter. Well, in the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. Ottawa 22 points, 21. Papanikolaou, Eriksson 16 and 9. The bench not really contributing much. I guess that's lucky that Freeman, Chandal, LeBlanc, and Restore are struggling as well. Andre Lee 28 points, but not on the floor. I'd have him play 48 in this type of game. Mike Ross 3-pointer makes it a double-digit lead for Charlotte. Quite a long road for New York to come back. Are they going to be able to travel the road back? I don't know. Traverse the road back? Follow the road back? Follow the yellow brick road back? Papanikolaou, mid-range shot. Good. 10-point lead. 2:47 to go. Charlotte looking very close to taking a series lead here. Bruno Abega, shot at the rim, throws it down on Satirios. Mike Ross, 3-pointer. No good this time around, but offensive rebound for Charlotte. Gonna call a timeout. And Andre Lee is back. That's big for New York. Masoud misses the low post shot. Bruno Abega gives New York the possession. Gomez 3-pointer. The shot trims out LeBlanc. Offensive rebound. New York maintains possession. Abega shot at the rim. The layup is good. Lead is down to 6. New York getting ever so closer. Satirios low post shot. Good. Satirios with 26 points now. Their leading scorer. And he steals the ball off of Emerson LeBlanc. It's going to be an on-shooting foul on Andre Lee. 2 free throws for Charles Barreau, who's going to miss the first, but make the second one. A 9-point lead of the Queens. LeBlanc elevates for a shot at the rim, slams it home. New York down by 7. Can they catch up? Satirios, yet again, the best man on the team. That's where you want the ball to be in the final minute of the game. Mid-range shot, and it's good. That's why you're getting paid. 110-101. I wonder how much he's getting paid, by the way. I don't think it's very much. Bruno Abega shot at the rim. Foul on Papanikolaou. Not in foul trouble, though. No problem. 2 free throws for Abega. He has been 50% so far. Split 2 free throws. Sings the first and misses the second one. So pretty consistent compared to expectation. Mike Ross rebound. And it's going to be Christian Eriksson, 20 seconds on the game clock, but he's going to miss the low post shot. Christian Eriksson is going to grab his own rebound. I'd just pass it back. Oh, whoa, they just give up. And that's a 1-0 series lead for Charlotte. Man of the match by far, Satirios Papanikolaou, 28 points, 6 rebounds. 2 steals, 22. Let's not forget Odwak in the first half was insane, keeping them alive and in the game. Andre Lee, 28 points as well, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Abega, 10 points, 12 rebounds, 19 from Juan Gomez, and 17 from Kirliu. And it's definitely not going to be an easy road for New York, it seems. Yeah, I was going to check how much he's getting paid. Solid. Alright. Now, what's next? That fourth quarter collapse was, yeah, big yikes. Pretty close game, besides that. On the other side, Oklahoma City takes a 1-0 series lead. KGB playing through his injury. No Irfan Kennedy. But no problems for OKC. 32 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds for Umesh in the loss. 4 steals as well. Giannis did fall out in less than 29 minutes of playtime. 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks. For the winning side, Jared Fowler, 27 points, 12 rebounds. Not many fouls. 21 points and 11 assists from Lance. Jefferson, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Very close game, very close game. In the end, OKC was actually down by 4 entering the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's actually what I remembered. Fab 1 out of DOS. Yep. I actually thought of him, but I didn't have time to bring it up. To bring him up. That was nostalgic. Yeah. Bruno, Fab, De Santos, Abega. I have a feeling I said something in Spanish, even though I know I did not. Alright. Quick injury check yet again. I don't think we missed any OKC. Irfan 4, KJB 3, New York and Charlotte fully healthy. Ooh, I'm actually scared for Charlotte now in game 2. We're gonna watch OKC, but whenever the higher seed, like the very strong team, loses game 1 like this, I don't know. From my experience, they always like stomp game 2. It's gonna be a 35-point win or something for New York, but we'll see. After those unlikely losses, 27-25, Philadelphia lead after the first 12 minutes of the game. Fowler 7 points, leading the Sixers in scoring, 4 rebounds and 2 assists, 2 blocks as well. Umesh 0 points, 0 for 2 from the field. Giannis 9 and KGB on 9 points. And I think you gave him the nickname, right? Right? Or was it Grady? Alvear 12 points. KGB still on 9. Giannis on 9 as well. And Umesh with 2. Who scored for Philly? Like the bench, I guess. And Alvear. Ooh, that's actually interesting. I'm not sure where Charlotte is. I was wondering who thought of the 1 out of DOS nickname. Fowler, was it Shida? Was it Vin? Or was it you? 9 points Fowler, Elbegovic 9, and I don't know, both teams are struggling. Although the percentages don't really say so from the field, kind of. But 22% for 3, 4 for 18 is quite poor. I see. Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Entering the second half of this very low scoring game compared to the previous one. And they more than make up for it. 87-78. A lead for Oklahoma City. Jared, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks. 16 from Lance, 4 fouls for him though. 4 fouls for Ligma. Capango 5 and 5 and 5 for Ligma as well. Along with those 6 points. And Wimberly 10 off the bench. For Philly, Alvear scored 0 points in the third. Umesh went from 2 points to 13 in the third quarter. Ah, Grady made it. Right. And Death of a Game. Warcraft 3 Reforged. Video is out now. Up. Ooh. Marcus Marcuson going down to injury. That's one more point guard. Most likely not at 100% for OKC. So right now, they really do only have Lance and Wimberley. What's 11-point lead for OKC with 6 minutes to go. I don't know if this Philly team, the way they're playing this game, can come back from this 3 minutes in. And yeah, they're going to still be down by 10. No coming back here, 14-point lead. So Oklahoma City is going to have their point guards injured, but takes a 13-point win and 2-0 series lead in the semifinals, looking to make their first finals since they moved from Minneapolis to Oklahoma City. Marcuson will be fully healthy next game, so he will be at 100%. What injury was it? Let me check myself. Sprained ankle. Lance wasn't falterable as well, but managed to prevail. Alright, let's see that. I do believe it was a 35-point win. Alright, nope, I was wrong. It was a win, but I was wrong. But it's a much closer win than expected, so it makes you wonder how the game will be played out in Charlotte, with Charlotte's home court advantage. For the winning side, Andre Lee, 34 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks, 23 points from Juan Gomez, 6 assists and 5 rebounds, 11 points off the bench from Istvan Dream. I'm in danger. Yeah. Oh, that's a good soundbite. Like, okay. I need to make a to-do list for the soundbites. Soundbites. Haha, I'm in danger. Okay, that's the first one. On the losing side, Papa Nicolau, 20 points, 6 turnovers, 8 rebounds, 18 and 7 from Mike. Ross Erickson, 10 points, 15 rebounds. Christian should have given up on football long ago. Masood, 17 and 8. Sean Lawrence, adopted brother, playing well. As we move pivot back, and every time I say pivot, I remember Ross instructing them to pivot on the stairs. Okay, injury check just in case. Would be funny if I just accidentally, well, not funny, but if I accidentally click on the rig button. Pivot? I can't remember how he says it. Pivot? It's not like that. Pivot? No.
Turn! Okay. Turn!
Okay. I mean, I can pop it out here as well. Let's hope we don't get copyrighted.
Anymore!
I just don't think it's gonna fit.
Oh yeah, well come on, up! Yes! Oh, here we go, pivot! Pivot!
Okay, just pivot now.
Pivot! Shut up!
Pivot. Oh god. Yeah. Oh man. So it wasn't pivot. It was pivot. I love it. And back to the playoffs. Let's watch the games like this a bit. Man, just imagine actually being there when they were filming this, even in the crowd. I think it was a live audience. pivoting back to the playoffs. And New York start off quite strong in the first quarter, and they finish the first quarter quite strong as well. So, the 30... Oh, Qasim Masood goes down to injury for Charlotte. And I believe right now, New York, hoping I don't jinx them, is the only team that hasn't had an injury so far. 3 minutes until halftime, New York up by double digits, almost 20-point lead, and 20-point lead now. No, I said to prevent the jinx. I preempted it by saying not to jinx it. Not to jinx it. It doesn't count if you say it's gonna be a jinx. So I'm just saying it's not a jinx. It's my observation that Charlotte is coming back into the game somehow. Ooh, 9.754. Stop. Out of the third, and 4-point deficit for Charlotte. And the Green Reaper is hot on their tail. 36-22 third quarter. I didn't jinx it. There were no injuries. I didn't say anything about the lead. The Vuk. All right. Then that was so lucky. Injured right after you traded him. That could have been the New York injury that was avoided. Anyways, back in the fourth quarter. What's good with Charlotte? Papa Nicolau again, 21 points, 7 rebounds. Christian Eriksen, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. And yeah, New York actually struggling now looking at the scoreboard. Not struggling, but like no one's really standing out that much. I guess that's also good because it's a deep team. But they are dropping the lead. Has anyone scored in the first 3 minutes? Oh, yeah, finally some scoring action. 26 points for Papa Nicolau. Charlotte coming close and taking the lead now. 88-87, 7 minutes to go. 21 points from Christian Eriksen. New York taking back the lead. 5 minutes to go, increasing it to 3 points. Andre Lee, 19 points, 9 assists. New York trying to extend the lead even more. Curlew, 10 points off the bench. 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go, and let's start paying attention. Papa Nicolau, 28 points, slams it home over, I don't know, no one, just slams it home. It was an open basket on the blood of the fallen. Oh yeah. But of those on other teams, basically. Fallen my cross, and Andre Lee shot at the rim. Wait, what? How did that double click? But LeBlanc is gonna... LeBlanc. That just also reminds me of friends. Grabs the offensive rebound. And Andre Lee Lopo shot, but he misses. Gomez grabs another offensive rebound for New York. Gomez 3-pointer, no good. And Mike Ross finally grabs a rebound for Charlotte. Eriksen shot at the rim, throws it down on Bruno Abega, and it's going to be an and one. Bruno's third follow again. Andre Lee is on 5. That's a double-double. Is it Mike Ross? No, Eriksen, right? Eriksen, 23 points so far. 2 for 3 from the free throw line. And he converts the and one. Charlotte down by 2, 137 to go. Very important game 3 here. Freeman shot at the rim. Slams it home. New York 4-point lead. Eriksen elevates for a shot at the rim, but it's no good. Who's going to grab the rebound? I have a feeling, yeah, they're not struggling too much on the offensive board section, but they are somewhat struggling. Imagine what the game would be like if Masoud didn't get injured. Gomez Lopo shot, no good. Adwak rebound. Ooh, chance for Charlotte. Come on, get back in the game, make it into. I'm not cheering against New York. I always want the losing team to win. No good by Eriksen though, and Gomez gonna grab the rebound. I assume, yeah, a foul, but 14 seconds into their possession on Charles Barrow. Gomez sinks the first, misses the second free throw. 5-point lead New York, but they grab another offensive rebound, and it's gonna be all she wrote. In the end, New York, dropping the first game of the series, gets back into the series now and completely eliminates the advantage, any advantage Charlotte had from that win. offensive rebounding, saving New York. They had, I'm pretty sure the teams were tied because I think New York had 4 offensive rebounds that final minute and a half. Yeah, last 2 minutes. Could have even been minute and a half. On the left side of the bracket, Philadelphia taking a win here at home. 117 to 115. No buzzer beating game winners. Jared Fowler, 34 points, 8 rebounds in the loss, 2 steals and 3 blocks. RNG's leading game play, and yeah, that's so typical. I remember, I think mid-30s New York was somewhat like that. It was horrible. Oh no, that was New York getting screwed by RNG. Yeah, with injuries to Law Jr. and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't see the game, but I did see the box score. It was crazy. I wish the games weren't at 4 a.m. and 2 a.m. here. Damn. Yeah, I'm jealous, Grady. I didn't even have time to watch it. I was like at work from 8 to 4. Then I had some rest from 4 to 6. Then I had a class to teach from 6 to 7:30. And then I rested a bit, and then 8:30 playoffs. But yeah, did I watch? No, I didn't. What did I watch? I watched some of the highlights, but I forgot all about them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. One of the benefits of having a kid. It's pretty good. I never got into extended highlights. It was always weird to me how they just cut off between plays. Or maybe I just watched the wrong ones. 21-16, Umesh, KGB playing through his injury. Interesting. Very close game. Let's see here. Philly had the lead. OKC tied it, took a slight lead at halftime. Extended it, but then Philly in the 4th took over. Since last year. Okay. Okay, I might check them out. Yep. I usually just go to NBA.com and watch their game recaps. It's what I've been doing since like 2009. Well, from 2009 to 2013, and then I didn't even follow basketball until 16. But yeah. We just watched New York's, we watch OKC. I have this one for Ferrero Rocher that I'm waiting to eat during the finals. Damn. I can't believe it was really that good. I know was it Jalen Brown that scored like 46 or 48? I think 46, right? I saw Kemba scored like 10 points, but it was his official debut. Yeah. Was it Randall or someone scored 35 for New York? Oh, yeah, of all people. And Randall. I was so surprised when I found out how short Kemba was. Like he's 13 centimeters shorter than me. It's just crazy. The dude's an athletic beast. Yeah, he's crazy. Right, we don't watch OKC, right? We watch New York, Charlotte. I don't want to misclick. I thought you were Teo Height as well. How tall are you? I'm around 196. That's yeah, that's right. Yeah. What's sad about that is that was my height when I was 16 years old. I peaked at 16 years old. I stopped growing in height after that for some reason. Sadly for my basketball career. But I also blew my knee and destroyed my ankle, so I guess that's what rapid growth does. But what OKC isn't doing is being in this game. At halftime, they're down by double digits, feels like. As we're pivoting back into this game, yeah. Umesh 4 points, but 21 from Shenny Mu. Like the most random players standing out. OKC does need someone else. Lance has been as consistent as Fowler. They're now back in the game, by the way. So let's slow down a little bit. But only Fowler has been consistent. Lance hasn't been as consistent, but he's also had injuries. Capango, very inconsistent. He's had a few 30, 29-point games. Markson isn't there for scoring, and Ligma, I think, had a 25-point performance at best. And they're now down by double digits almost again. But yeah, they need someone else to stand. I guess missing Irfan off the bench at 100% also hurts. Hey, the Deuce. It's going well. We're midway through the semifinals, so almost done. How are you? 20 points, 13 rebounds, assists from Umesh. Shinimu, 22. No. Any foul trouble? No. Oh, yes. Actually, 2 minutes to go in the fourth. It's a 15-point lead, though. So it's not going to matter much. But Fowler and Lance were in foul trouble. But Philly is going to tie this series at 2 apiece. And we're going to have a best of 3 now. Yeah, 19 fouls to 12, 49, 47% from 3. Although OKC wasn't much worse, 44. So solid shooting from both teams, really. KGB will be fully healthy now, so that's good. That's good for Philly. OKC, Irfan will have one more game until he's 100%. Almost. I mean, you guys came back, I think, within 5. Alright, injury report. We never checked how long Masoud's injury was. So it was a strained hip flexor, and that's it. And he has a team option as well. Crazy Charlotte. So fully healthy Charlotte in Charlotte against New York. I do think Charlotte is gonna tie the series. Well, I was wrong. New York with a 3-1 lead, 125 to 105, 20-point win. 33 points from Bruno Abega. Of all people, what? Bruno. Averaging 13 points per game so far in the playoffs. 33 bomb. That's exactly the 20 points they won by. Kill him on the inside. Start Irfan over Markson. Oh, that's not Grady. Masoud did fall out, so another game he could not finish. Both teams, interestingly enough, had the same amount of free throws. New York shot 50% from the field and 6% better for 3 on 5 fewer shot attempts. 27 to 30 fouls. That's more than double compared to the OKC Philly game. It was a 19 fouls to 12. Here it's 30 to 27. Way more physical. Way more physical of a game. Well, we now have to watch every single New York Charlotte match, because every single match is going to be an elimination match. 26 to 20 Charlotte lead. I think we can watch every single game now. Ooh, very high scoring game. 41 to 32 second quarter. And Charlotte with a 3-point lead. 14 points from Papa Nicolau, Ottawa 14. Gomez 15 points and Freeman 14 points for New York. Andre Lee struggling 0 for 6 from the field. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And yeah, all hope is lost. Charlotte pretty much eliminated in the third quarter. 46 to 19 as they fall apart. And New York makes their way back to the CDLA finals. Quite scary first 3 games for New York, but yeah, completely Charlotte fell apart completely in the second half. Yep. Charlotte scored 43 points in the second half. New York scored 46 in the third quarter. Yeah. Yeah, it's just when your opponent scores more points in a quarter than you do in an entire half, it just makes you feel sad. Although they did score 41 in the second quarter and then 43 in the second half. It's just sad. Sad how they fell apart. So much promise. Wait, what? Oh, I guess this is outdated. 3-1, but here's 4-1. I guess because I opened it in a new tab, but I will refresh it. And we have a fresh 4-1 win. This is not an elimination game, so injury check. Right. Only your fun, Kennedy. OKC takes a 3-2 lead. And the most convincing game by far. The only game not decided by single digits, never mind. God damn it, game 4. 11-point win. But another obliteration indeed. 32-13 from Jared Fowler. Lance 22-51. Yeah, 51 to finish the game. It was a close game until then. 51 indeed. 51 indeed. We haven't had a 50 bomb from a player so far, have we? In the playoffs? No, we haven't, sadly. So now we watch OKC Filet. OKC Filet. Well, in the last 2 quarters that OKC played in the series combined, they scored 100 points in the fourth quarter of game 5 and the first of game 6, 51 and 49. Fowler 21 points in 12 minutes, 8 for 10 from the field. How is it 98? 51 and 49? Yes. I know I'm bad at math, so it's easy to make me question myself. But I refuse. And now they score 36-30. Yeah. We have Lamesh scoring 20. Only 3 assists, which means the rest are shooting quite poorly. And things are not looking great for Philadelphia unless Oklahoma City's first team, unless their starting lineup completely dies. Thanks for the support and for lying to me and them. Okay, 8-point swing back into Philly's favor. They are down by 16, however. Fowler is on 34 points, 23 for Lance, 26 for Umesh, 16 from KGB, and Giannis got injured. Only played 11 minutes, scored 2 points, and that's gonna do it for Philly. I don't think they have a way back without Giannis. 14 points. Lead is down to 11 points, 2 minutes 50 to go. 13-point lead OKC, and Oklahoma City, welcome to the finals. The number 1 and number 2 seed in the finals. Giannis's injury is not very bad, but very untimely. Could have been a 66er. And there we have it. The 2048 finals, Oklahoma City, after so many years. Their last finals were in 2024, right? Have they ever lost? Okay, so they lost one. Oh, never mind. This is their second one. So it updates right away. That's nice to know, by the way. It updates right away. So OKC so far 100% in the finals. New York, not so great, not so great. Their 8th finals appearance. Only 2 wins. 6 losses in the finals. Right. Whoops. I was gonna play the music. I play the Friends video. I'm sorry if I hurt anyone's ears. Alright. Finals hype. Oh, yeah. New York starting off with a lead. 20 to 12. Okay. OKC catching back up. 8 points Fowler. 4 points Marcusson. 0 points from Lance. For New York, 10 points from Juan Gomez and Vincent Freeman. 4 points for Andre Lee. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks for Zhang Xiandao. And ending the first quarter, New York is up by 10. Oh, damn Jay-Z. But you're right on time for the finals. Although not a great sight for OKC fans all over the world. Down 55 to 30 in the second quarter of game 1 of the finals. Fowler 17 points, but no one else scoring more than 5. Meanwhile in New York, Andre Lee 13, 12 Gomez, 10 Freeman, 6 rebounds from Abega, 7 rebounds from Abega. As OKC trying to get back into the game in the third quarter, leads down to 16. At least it's less than 20 now. Leads down to 12 points, 66 to 56. Fowler carrying them back, 23 points by Fowler. Lead extends to 15 yet again, 6 minutes to go in the third. 9 points from Capango. Lance 2 for 8 from the field, 6 rebounds, 4 blocks by Fowler. He's doing it all. But the lead increases to 25 yet again. Sadly. 17 points from Abega, 15 Andre Lee, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds, 14 and 4 from Gomez. Entering the fourth quarter, OKC down by 22. 16 is less than 20. Yes, see, Grady, my math is excellent. What isn't excellent, though, is OKC losing this game. For OKC, of course. For New York, it's excellent. Right, game 1 of the finals done. 108 to 83, New York win. Fowler playing like the finals MVP no matter who wins. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 blocks. On New York side, Andre Lee, Abega, and Gomez all scoring 17 points. And Lee and Gomez on 8 for 21 shooting from the field. 0 for 8 for 3, 1 for 8 for Gomez. Bega had also 15 rebounds to add. 12 blocks to 5 in OKC's favor. 7 steals to 5. So better defense for sure played on by the OKC side, but just no offense sadly in game 1. New York, the number 1 seed, taking a 1-0 series lead. Game 2. Any lineup changes? All right. Daily schedule. 0 borrow. 0 borrow. That doesn't sound like an actual phrase. Right. I just want to see if I did it. Okay. Borrow is 0. Here we go. Here we go. Borrow more like zero. And OKC with a lead here in the first. Game 2 still played in New York. 12 points from Jared Fuller. Andre Lee, 5. Okay, New York struggling quite a lot. 31-17 at 1 point. 36-25 now. And ending the first quarter. 37-29. So New York coming back into the game, but still down by 8 points. Not as bad as it could have been. 12 points from Juan Gomez. The bench not really standing out. Didn't really get a chance to play much anyways. Borrow. I don't know where this is going from my side, but New York coming back into the game, down by 6 now. Fowler 18 points, 11 from Ligma. Lance 1 for 5 from the field, 3 points for him. Gomez 14 points, 7 Lee 3 for 7 from the field so far. Better shooting from OKC, which also is reflected in the score. Is where this is going. We'll see. Right now, 4 minutes until halftime. OKC still maintains the lead, but Fowler is on the bench. Will they be able to save themselves without their best player, the reigning MVP? Oh, it's also the MVP versus Defensive Player of the Year. But OKC has this one in the bag. Halftime, OKC 69, New York 49. Gonna be interesting to see if they are able to come back. By they, I mean New York. Andre Lee 10 points, 16 Gomez, and Bega 13. OKC Ligma 13, second high score after Fowler. While the lead is slowly shrinking, 21-10 third quarter so far. New York within single digits now almost, and yes, right, quite single digits now. 82-77, 5 minutes to go until the end of the third. Who's carrying the load here? Juan Gomez 19, 15 Abega, Lee 10, so not them. Curlew 10 off the bench. Curlew has been quite noticeable many times for New York. Huge run indeed, and a very solid third quarter overall as New York is fully back in the game now. 40-19 third quarter. Obliteration. Just to use that word again. Damn, everyone blaming me for jinxing stuff. I apologize. I don't think it's jinx though. I'm not saying it's OKC's game. I'm just not saying it's jinxed yet. New York with the lead, 5 minutes to go. Slow it down a little bit. I've been waiting for Fowler to drop 50 in a game, but he hasn't done that yet. 29 points for him so far. I'm scrolling up and down so much I'm getting dizzy. 23 points from Juan Gomez, 17 Abega and Lee. Lee 7 for 12, 8-13, 7-14 from the field for the trio. New York 115, OKC 110, 28-22 fourth quarter. So New York overall winning both quarters in the second half so far. OKC coming back into the game though. Okay, let's do play by play. So, tied game. Kirby Kapangolopu shot ties the game at 119 apiece. 33 points from Jared Fowler. Timeout here for New York. Emerson LeBlanc is in the game instead of Snežana Risto. Kirliu shot at the rim. This one's definitely going in. Well, never mind. But it's not bad for New York as he's going to have 2 free throws to make 2 points. But he misses both. 1:53 to go. Cabango grabs the rebound. OKC possession. 3-point attempt by Cabango. And it's Cabango. It's good. 122 to 119. Kirliu on the other end. Shot attempt yet again. I don't know why Kirliu is shooting so much. Cabango. Jared Fowler, defensive rebound. Cabango 3-pointer. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. Kirby cabangs it in yet again. 6-point lead. Those 6 points all by Kirby. Emerson LeBlanc 3-pointer trying to cut the lead down to 3. He's gonna get fouled by Marcus Marcuson. Emerson LeBlanc sinks the first, misses the second, and sinks the third attempt. So the lead is gonna be down to 4 points. I love Grady's bits, man. Amedeo Bellinelli is in for Marcus Marcuson, who committed 1 too many fouls. And Fowler turning it over. Andre Lee shot at the rim, trying to cut the lead down to 2. He's going to get fouled by Jared Fowler. Living up to his name. Lee sinks both free throws. 49 seconds to go. Fowler, 3-point attempt. And another one is good for OKC. Third 3-pointer in a row. 5-point lead, 37 seconds to go. Bruno Abega Lopo shot, 21 seconds to go. Good. Lead is down to 3 yet again. OKC possession. Quick foul by Bruno on Lance Alibegovic, who sinks the first and the second free throw. Andre Lee shot at the rim, slams it home. 130 to 127. Non-shooting foul in France Kirliu. So 2 free throws for Jared Fowler. Chance to extend the lead to 5. Fowler sings the first and the second. 10 seconds to go. Gomez turns it over, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be all she wrote. Oh, now it's actually even punny. That's gonna be all she wrote for New York. LeBlanc 3-pointer at the buzzer, but it's too late. Too late, too little. Let's change it up a little bit. What a game indeed. What a roller coaster for Oklahoma City. And the series is tied.
If you sleep, you take an L.
All right. So, for the winning side, 38 points for Jared Fowler, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Lance almost a triple-double, 1 rebound shy. 21 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. 14 points from Marcus Marcuson, and 13 and 6 for Jefferson Ligma. 23 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Andre Lee, Bruno Abega, 21 and 7. Gomez, 23, 9 assists. Very good. Kirliu, yeah, he should be playing more in garbage time, less in crucial time. Not sure why Jung or Vincent were not on the floor. I guess they wanted more shooters, but what about Snežana Risto? Who knows? Fowler, yeah. 15 for 15. Matters quite a lot in a close game like this. Should be primary ball handlers. Blah blah blah. Yeah, right. Wait, who's your point guard? Lee? Like, you have no point. Not in the positional sense, but yeah. Point forward, right? Who's the ball handler? New York is tall. I don't know what I was going to check. I was going to check team height, right? I disabled it here, I believe. Ah, but they are the 3rd highest. Ooh, OKC. Right. Tall versus short. Let's go. More narratives. Huh, did Setas and Sora not play? I didn't hear it. Alright, any lineup changes? Ooh, while I wait for you to reply, I can finally eat the Ferrero. Appreciate it. Ah, the Rocher. I keep forgetting Fowler is up. Center. Kill the small ball nonsense. Yeah, don't use it. I think I broke it. Yeah, Curly is a 62. New York is crazy deep. Right, so this is the lineup change, right? And they're both 22 years old, damn. Right, I didn't know he was 62 overall, but I also thought he was a meme bench player getting minutes, honestly. I'm just waiting for confirmation from she. Alright, thank you. There we go. And here we go, game 3 of the finals. I wonder if Bunta Lady's still watching. Or if she gave up. Anyways, first quarter, pretty close game. Pretty close game so far. No one on New York scoring more than 5. We have Kirby Kapenga with 9 points and 9 for Jared Fuller as well. Oh, already in second quarter, gotta slow down a little bit. But a very close game. 37-39. OKC up by 2. Slight lead for them. Kapengo 9. 10 from Lance. 12 from Fowler. There we go. Finally some support from other players for Jared. These are depth. And somehow OKC extending the lead now to double digits, 54-44 at one point now. New York coming back into the game. Lee 15 points, 9 from Bruno Abega. What is it? Third quarter now time already. I don't know what's happening here. Am I slow? Or is the game too fast all of a sudden? The bench not doing too great, doing okay for OKC. And comparably so for New York as they're back in the game and even take the lead 66-65 and increase it even more. 19 points lead. 10 Vincent Freeman, Abega 9, 5 rebounds for him, 7 from Juan Gomez and 8 for Curly off the bench. And New York with quite an insane run in the third quarter so far. They're just third quarter warriors basically. Every single game they've been insane in the third quarter. Fowler 21 points, 4 fouls, 9 rebounds, so he is going to be on the bench it seems. The coach has decided to save him for the fourth quarter and most of the starting lineup. As OKC is trying to claw their way back into the lead, and they might be able to do so, but no. 84-81, New York lead. Ali on the bench still. Fowler back in the game. 9.5 minutes to go. New York up by 5. Ligma this game not playing too well. 5 for 16 for Lance. Jared 6 for 16. Not doing too great either. 7.5 minutes to go. New York up by 6 points. Lead 22 points now. And Freeman and Curlew the only double-digit scorers on New York. Abega though joining maybe. No, Gomez 12 points. There we go. 20 double digits. But in the meantime, OKC managed to catch up. Tied the game at 94 apiece. 4 minutes remaining. That's 11 points from Bellinelli off the bench. 17 Capango. Ligma 5 now and not 3 anymore. So that's nice. 3.5 minutes to go. Abega 3-pointer and breaks it. Lance with the rebound. Bellinelli 3-pointer for the lead, but it's no good. 3:20 to go. Abega low post shot. And it's good. New York 2-point lead. Ligma 3-pointer for the lead. And it's good. OKC has the lead yet again. 97-96. Curlew on the other end. He takes so many shot attempts. Ligma rebound off of the Curlew miss. Bellinelli 3-pointer again, but no good yet again. Capango offensive rebound maintains possession for OKC. And they're going to call a timeout. Fowler. Beautifully drawn up play, but LeBlanc with the block on Fowler. Gomez rebound, but Abega turns it over. Ligma 3-pointer, 2:14 to go. A bricks, it's still a 1-point lead for OKC. Curlew, yet another miss for Curlew. Fowler with the rebound. Shot at the rim by Fowler, and layup is good. 3-point lead OKC. Fowler, 23 points. Lee tries to tie the game, but he misses. 1:40 to go. Timeout, OKC possession. Lance cannot double the lead. Gomez rebound, New York possession. Ali tries to tie the game yet again, but he bricks it yet again. Gomez rebound, New York maintains possession. Abega this time around, but no. And Fowler turns it over. Yet another chance for New York, settling for 2 points, but that won't go either. Ligma grabs the ball, OKC possession. Bellinelli, and finally someone scores. 101-96, 41 seconds to go. Abega scores, 3-point lead. OKC Lance 3-pointer. For the 6-point lead, and it's good. Lance potentially the dagger right there. 104-98. 1 shot clock of time remaining, but it's gonna be multiple possessions for sure. Andre Lee 3-pointer blocked by Jared Fowler, who's gonna grab the rebound, and Curlew grabs the offensive rebound. New York maintains possession, but they waste the 10 seconds, and that's gonna be game. OKC takes a 2-1 series lead. Andre Lee forgetting how to play. Yeah, really. That was truly horrible. So many misses. So many offensive rebounds as well. 16 offensive rebounds for New York compared to 9 for Oklahoma City. In the end, Fowler 23-13. 18 points from Lance. 17 from Kirby. 13 off the bench from Bellinelli. New York, Andre Lee 22 points, 12 and 10 from Juan Gomez. Bruno Abega 13 points, 7 rebounds. And Curlew 2 for 9, 10 points. Indeed. I mean, should you, at this point, should you just minus Curlew? Because he's just horrible. It feels like he's horrible. 26% for 3, 40% field goal percentage. It's kind of a positive net rating. Yeah, I mean, his usage rose in the playoffs compared to the regular season as well. They're just crazy. Right, you want to minus him? Plus and carry. All in. Alright, any lineup changes for OKC? Although, like, why change something that's working? But yeah, you never know. Let it roll. Alright. Just gonna wait like 5 more seconds in case someone says something, and then we go. 5. Actually, I have a timer here, so until 2:07. Ooh, I didn't forget about it. I didn't even think about the Irfan versus New York angle. That's a good one. That's a good catch. The Sixers taking full advantage so far of that road win. But let's see if they can keep that advantage after game 4, or are we gonna see a tied series? Fowler, 5 points, 5 off the bench from Bellinelli for New York. Gomez waking up, 4 for 6 from the field, and 9 points so far. 11 now. Bega with 8, but a very, very convincing start for New York this time around. So, at this point, we're just gonna have to observe if OKC can come back into the game. But right now, at this point, they're shooting quite horribly. Less than 30% from the field. 14% for 3, 13% now. And not playing like a finals team at all. So yeah, let's just forget about this one for OKC. Not looking good for Curlew stands. Looking good for New York. Curlew's on shambles. Yeah. Yeah, that 3-1 lead, but it's also a dangerous lead. I have a feeling Curlew Island is close to something. Let's see if there's something. Curlew Island. What? Australia. I wonder how close that is to Jedi. Yes. Hey, it's wait, he was Brisbane, but he's not from Brisbane. I think he's from like Melbourne or Sydney or something. And we're all tied in the finals. Melbourne, right? Yeah, I think it's Melbourne. And yet he betrayed them for the Brisbane Bullets. Right, any lineup changes now? 4 games and back to square one. Yeah. At this point, just first to 2 wins. Alright, no one said anything about lineup changes, so let's do this. Alright. It's crazy that at this point the game has already been fully simmed, but we're just watching. It's like we're watching a replay, somewhat. So freaking cold here on vacation. What do you mean on like, are you somewhere else? Or just like like off from work? Looking like another L? No, it's looking pretty close. Holiday homes. Ah, I see. That's why you were doing the puzzle. Makes sense. And New York pulling away now at the end of the second quarter, and Jay-Z was right. Andre Lee, 16 points now, 5 assists, 9 from Abega, and Gomez, 7 from Sienda. No turnovers? Yeah, 1 turnover for OKC, 2 for New York entering the third quarter. Quite crazy. Ball hogs. 13 assists compared to 18, and only 3 turnovers total. Crazy. Can OKC come back into this one? That is the question. 6 minutes to go in the third. Fowler not playing too great. New York playing excellent. Ali 19 points, 12-11. Abega, Gomez 14. 11 from Dream. The Jings. Alright, fourth quarter comeback, all or nothing for OKC. Only down by, I don't know, 20 something. Can they do it? Oh, it's garbage time. What? Yeah, 30-point lead. So, Lee, 29 points out of nowhere. Yeah, game 5 of the finals and the entire fourth quarter is garbage time. 15 from Kennedy, Bellinelli 15, 13 from Wimberly. How did Curlew do? He played 11 minutes. Oh, he was quite bad. Curlew stands in shambles. Fire the coach. So 129, 102. In the end, New York need 1. OKC 2 wins. So New York has won 2 in a row now, right? Alright, gonna wait a few more seconds to see if you guys have any lineup changes and then we can go on. Not for New York. Follow this man's antics. Vin is now forever a Curlew stan. Nope. Okay. Okay. And there we go. Potentially the final game of the season. Definitely one of the final 2 games of the season. OKC starting off decently, but New York is keeping up and taking the lead. Game being played in Oklahoma, of course. Fowler 2 points so far. 6 for Ligma, 5 for Marcus, and 11 from Gomez, and we might be moving a bit too fast. 30-20 lead at the end of the first quarter for Team New York. Let's go, KC, let's go. 11 points from Gomez, 14 from Gomez now, as OKC's back in the game, down by 5, but can they? Nope, lead back to 10. 6 from Lee, Abega 6 points as well. Fowler on 2 points. Still only playing 9 minutes so far. Lance playing 16 and 9 points for him so far only. OKC down by 3, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter, and Gomez on pace for a great finals performance. Let's hope we see at least 40 points from someone in these playoffs. New York constantly flirting with a double-digit lead, but right as they get a 10-12 point lead, OKC comes within 5 points. 1.5 minutes to go until halftime. OKC down by 12. Juan Gomez carrying New York right now, 22 points. Second highest, 8 from Abega and Lee. Entering the second half now, OKC down by 15. No one scoring double digits for OKC. And Fowler playing quite horribly in the elimination game. 1 for 8 from the field so far in the first half. Ah, sorry, Jay-Z. No, Grady, don't. It's broken. It's broken. I wish I could give you back those 1,000. I gotta remove this one. But yeah, things are looking pretty grim for the 66ers. The 66 ERS. I broke it. I tried uploading a new one and it didn't upload. Although OKC seems to be coming back into the game somewhat. The lead is down to 12. What a comeback it would be. for OKC if what we did witness see is a returnee into the game. But yeah, 8 minutes to go. Can't even pull within single digits quite. Except Curly. 6.5 minutes, and New York's still pretty comfortable. OKC still struggling, 37% from the field. 23 and 11 from Montreal. Most likely the finals MVP. Oh, never mind. Could be Gomez. Take Curly out of this game. But yeah, 17-point lead with 10.5 minutes to go. Is it garbage time? It's garbage time. It's over.
Due to your sheer incompetence, you have costed the league a wonderful accomplishment that has been all I've
Congratulations,
strived for.
New York Bankers.
Like year of my
The
life.
CDLA
For your
for
own
2048
confidence,
champions
joy,
haven't
and
been
love
the
of
champs
accomplishing this goal is
in
incredibly
quite a
sad. It
while.
makes me incredibly
Since
angry.
2037, I want to say. 2038. So maybe 10, 11 seasons since their last championship. Congrats to Shida, definitely 3-time champion. 8th finals for New York. I believe it's his 7th finals. And the 3rd title. CDLA champion, France clearly. That it sure is. Andre Lee moving on from Hawaii to win the title. From the play-in. From losing in the play-in to the finals. I think it's more than 15 minutes. 0 for 1, 0 points. 0 for 2, 0 points. A legend. Champion and finalist. 7 mil team option for 51. Congrats. Congrats to New York.